Welcome to the Social Psychology of Work. I'm Professor Andrew Timming's avatar. You can call me Irving. The Social Psychology of Work is a broadening unit offered in the University of Western Australia Business School. Let me tell you a bit about Professor Timming. He is an Associate Professor of Human Resource Management at the Business School. He holds a PhD from the University of Cambridge and would describe himself as an organizational, experimental, and evolutionary psychologist with sociological leanings. He is an expert in employee selection, decision-making, and employee voice. Now a bit about me. I am a figment of Professor Timming's imagination and will play an important role in teaching you about social psychology this semester. Let's get started.
Aw, thanks, Irving. That was such a nice introduction. You really are a good figment of my imagination. I'm so lucky to have you by my side teaching this course with me. Oh, and let me also take this opportunity to welcome you, the students, to the Social Psychology of Work. As Irving said, this is an undergraduate broadening unit, so there are no prerequisites. Now, before I give a brief overview of this course and its content, I just wanted to take a few moments to explain how the course is organized, because my guess is that you've never taken a course like this before. Now, traditionally, university students come to campus to hear lectures, and then they go home and they work on their assessments. Well, I'm flipping this model on its head. In this course, you'll be expected to listen to all of the lectures at home, and then when you come into the university, you'll be working on assessments during that time. This so-called reversed model of teaching may be a bit strange for you at first, but it has been shown to improve learning outcomes. So basically, there'll be, say, an hour or two of lecture material that I'll place on the LMS, and each week you're expected to attend 1 2-hour workshop, during which time you will be doing an assessed piece of work. The workshop will be at the university here. So basically, you're doing your homework at uni and your lectures at home. That's why it's called flipping. Now, this model of learning isn't for everyone. If you know you won't be able to commit to attending the 2-hour workshop every single week, it probably would be best that you not take this course. Attendance is mandatory because it's the only way you can be assessed. In other words, if you start skipping workshops, your grades will inevitably fall. Furthermore, if you're looking for a more traditional form of learning, then perhaps this class isn't the best choice for you. But if you're up to the challenge, you will learn a lot from this flipped educational model. Okay, so what is the social psychology of work? Social psychology is the study of the relationship between the individual and society. Social psychologists look at the ways in which the individual shapes society and the ways in which society shapes the individual. In this course, we'll be exploring these dynamics in the context of work and employment. Much of this course will be dedicated to exploring the work of Erving Goffman, not to be confused with Irving, my avatar. We'll be reading one of his books and applying his theory of dramaturgy to the workplace. We'll also be reading quite a bit of social identity theory. At the end of the course, we'll apply some of the theories we learned to study topics like workplace bullying and unconscious bias. Okay, so one final note before I let you go here. I feel that I should set out a trigger warning of sorts for students. Some of the topics that we'll be looking at are funny, but others are a bit disturbing, or so I've been told. There will be a profligate use of obscenities, but these will be for teaching and learning purposes only, please understand. But I'd like to advise you that if you are easily offended, this might not be the best course for you. If you decide to continue with this course, I look forward to engaging with you in the coming weeks. Cheers.